Hi, Chris here, and welcome to a slightly different video here from me. A lot of you have been asking for this. What are my tech items? What are my top items, the top 2019 tech items? I have them right here, and this is what I think are the favorites that I have reviewed. So I've reviewed a lot of tech this year, a lot of mobile phones, a lot of tablets, and a lot of Gemini Lake laptops. In fact, probably too many, almost going insane with them. But these are the favorites here. So I'll start out with the most used tech item, which of course is going to be the mobile phone. So I ended up sticking around and keeping the Huawei P30 Pro. Now this one, of course, I bought, like most of this tech here, apart from the earbuds here that I'll get onto later, I bought all this stuff myself, okay? This video is not about selling. It's not about Amazon affiliate links or affiliate links to sell. No, any links that are in the description, they're actually just links to reviews of these products right here. But anyway, Huawei P30 Pro. This one I was going to sell because I was quite disappointed with the video quality. I mean, I still am. But take a look at the kind of photos that this phone can take. And this is one of the reasons I have kept it. This is Granada, by the way, in Spain, southern Spain. If you happen to be visiting Spain, this is a must. It should be on your must to visit places in Spain. Okay, Granada is absolutely fantastic. So these shots here, very good low light, very versatile cameras with the ultra wide as well. We've got that 5x optical. Now originally the 5x optical didn't have any electronic image stabilization when taking video, and that for me was so disappointing. That's when I first got it and when I first reviewed it. Later, okay, Huawei, they did fix that, they improved things, but I still find video quality to be disappointing. See this sample right now in the Alhambra. This is the Moorish Palace. It's about 400 years old. Really good quality, okay? Stabilization is good, but it does have always panning stutter. It always drops frames. It will never hold a steady 30 frames per second. And for me, that's been a little bit annoying, and the fact that it doesn't have a 3.5mm headphone jack. Apart from that, this is really a great phone. It's one of my favorites, and good battery life too. 2 days with that one. But I also have the Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus, and that is to fill the gap that is the video quality on the P30 Pro. So I find that the S10's video quality is very good. It's really sharp 4K video, and it does have that dual pixel autofocus, which is very handy to have, especially when you're reviewing like and doing tech videos. And I've even used this sometimes at events. For example, at the Realme X2 Pro launch event, I quickly shot some video with this, and because it's got the audio in with microphone support, external mic support using the native, oh sorry, should I say the stock camera application, it does work out pretty good for vlogs and things like that as well. So that's mainly for the video quality. Decent battery life, not quite as good as the P30 Pro. Very nice screen on this one, of course, 1440p, the Super AMOLED. And overall, I really do like the S10 Plus. I was going to also sell it, but I just haven't been able to let go of it. But I probably will sell it and get the S11 Plus to actually review in the channel. There's no review of this one because I bought it so late. And that brings me on then to audio. Because of the lack of 3.5mm headphone jack on this, and because I wanted to start reviewing more Bluetooth audio, I agreed to review this when Creative sent it out to me, of course, in exchange for my review. I did get this product for free, but that's not why I like it. In fact, I do have the newer Creative Outlet Air Golds, and the Golds, they actually have up to 14 hours of battery runtime. These are about 9 to 10 hours, but are still really, really good. And the reason why I don't go with the newer product from Creative is because I found they changed the driver in the newer one, okay? It's got better mids, better vocals, and better highs. But the lows, the bass, doesn't sound quite as good to me. So that's the reason why I still have the outlet ears here from Creative. They're my go-to Bluetooth headsets, really good. And then when it comes to tablets, okay, the Samsung Galaxy S6, I ended up buying the 256GB LTE version with its 8GB of RAM. This has the Snapdragon 855, so it's a very potent, powerful Android tablet here. I'm still waiting for, hopefully it's going to get Android 10 from Samsung. And I did buy the official type cover case, as you can see. It comes with a kickstand on the back, which is really quite handy. So when you're just watching movies or something like that, then this is very handy. Now, why I like this tablet is, well, the main reason why I bought it is because it's just got fantastic speakers. AKG tuned speakers, in my opinion, are better than the Apple, the iPad Pro. Okay, I had the 12.9-inch 3rd Gen one. It has got really good speakers. It's a fantastic tablet, but I was so frustrated with importing my Sony 4K files to then edit them in LumaFusion. I ended up selling that iPad for a bit of a loss. Ended up getting this, which is actually a little bit cheaper here. So This tablet, I can edit 4K video actually faster than the iPad Pro. It's very easy to import the files. You just drag and drop. You've got all the file support I know that Apple have now, but it's just so much easier I found with the Tab S6 here. Now I do have a couple of complaints. It's not a perfect tablet, but it's power, the screen is great, the build quality is super thin. Make sure you check my review of it. But the keyboard is a little cramped and small to type on. It does take a lot to get used to, I've found. And I've also noticed that I get a lot of typos with the space bar on this one. Often when you hit control, for example, or you want to hit function, or control, you're doing caps lock and then hit space, it doesn't register if you're really quick typing on this. And I get a lot of typos where just the space bar doesn't register. So it's a little bit frustrating, but you do eventually get used to it. And then my favorite Gemini Lake laptop, which happens to be the B-Max Y13. So this one here, again, reviews in the channel. Why I like it, it's got a nice keyboard to type on, a very thin and light build here, as you can see, and you can flip it around and convert it into a large 13.3-inch Windows 10 tablet, which I often actually do. It's quite handy for that. So I use this for my light tasks because that's all the Gemini Lake is good for, and it is actually pretty good at that. We've got 4K 60 Hz, that's HDMI 2 output with this as well, but it doesn't have a full-size USB port, which is a bit of a bummer. That's one thing I don't particularly like about this Windows 10 laptop. Other than that, for the price for light computing, I think the Gemini Lake is still pretty good, and that's why I've got it. It's got backlit keyboard as well. The speakers are okay, but the main thing is the screen. It supports 10 touch points. It is fully laminated. The touch accuracy and response time is excellent, and it also has very good color gamut. The color space on this is Adobe RGB, I think of 78%, which is really quite good for these kind of laptops. So that's my current favorite. The TechTablets F6 Plus is coming. Very similar design with the 360-degree hinge. Could be better than this one, but I kind of doubt it. I think this is going to be the champ, at least for the latest ones I've looked at. And then my watch, smartwatch. Okay, that's the last thing. This is the Amazfit GTR. And it has a battery life of about 10, really depends on what I'm doing, 10 to 15 days for me, which is actually really good. I hate charging your smartwatches every day or every second day. To me is just annoying, and I just don't like that. It's got GPS tracking on here. Admittedly, it's not the best GPS tracking. I've found with my tests, it's always about 15 to 10% off its accuracy, but I can live with that. And we do have the heart rate monitor on this as well. These are the, you could say, the top items for me. 2019, what I have kept. And while I have you guys, I just wanted to say a big thank you to all of you, that this channel wouldn't exist and wouldn't be where it is without you guys, my viewers. And 2019 has so far, it's almost over, but it's been a great year for the channel. Again, I'm really looking forward to 2020. I will be going to Mobile World Congress. That's in late February, and really looking forward to giving you guys a little bit of coverage there and just checking out the latest tech. I'm looking forward to the latest model of this, which will be Samsung's Galaxy S10 Plus. If you look at the rumors that are out there at the moment, and often they're quite true, it's looking like it's going to be a pretty decent phone there, of course, with a Snapdragon 865. It's going to have 5G on there, but sadly it's not actually incorporated in the 865, so we could see slightly more battery consumption maybe, but it's going to have a larger battery to compensate, and then maybe a 108 megapixel camera. It's all rumors, of course, but it's looking very promising. So thank you so much for watching this video here, my favorite tech, and I hope to see you back on the channel. Of course, if you're new here, please do subscribe. Bye for now.